Yeah, we're live again. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's killing the frames? There's something running that should be killing the frames. Seems to have kind of stabilized. Full alert, mock X squad, and high royalty. This is going to be a bit of a mess. But we're going to do this one. I believe we've actually done the loadout. We just didn't hit go because of reasons. We have Kayla instead of Willard, but Kayla's plenty fine. We have a gunslinger now, which is gonna hopefully be pretty potent. Give the spark some spirit conditioning, but I'm really looking for that mobility for the spark. Let's go sabotage the transmitter.
During a recent scouting operation, our friends in the Resistance picked up readings from a massive psionic transmitter Advent just deployed in this area. As we understand it, destroying that transmitter while it's still connected to their network would cause catastrophic outages across the region. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Just itching, ready to go.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their
a Pathfinder, an elite Pathfinder.
Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems.
Missing text ability.
Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Proximity stun mines several groups of enemies in a single blow. Oh. Okay, we have a good little ways to go. Some high ground that we can hide in over there on the standard apartment sort of deal. Taipan Dragoon.
Task proceed.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Three chameleon. Well, I mean, okay. We have tracking, which is kind of bullshit, so we should be fine. What the hell is a dragoon? Oh no, yeah, Taipan Dragoon. No, the chaser sort of deal, or however it's very French, but I don't know how exactly it's said here. Ooh, that's quite a ways away to go. Get to high ground without having a mobility bonus thing. Wasting a lot of turns to go that way.
Good copy. Moving on target. Here goes.
Each wants high ground from which to fire missiles, but obviously somewhere a little less obstructed is ideal. I think it's really just hang out with Beach. So the Hive are actually 100% not aligned with Advent, so all of this should activate and go to combat with one another pretty much immediately. For better and for worse.
Running. Running.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
In cover. Standing fast.
A navigator? A little concerned about what the hell a navigator is. Because the Lost and the Hive activated on the alien's turn, do they get to actually attack? We're definitely dumping Peach's shot directly onto the Taipan. Either or having Zero kill the Taipan. One of the two.
they called in some friends.
The broodmother just died of corrosion immediately. Ugh. Do you have any eyes on the, what does a Type Androgen do? Okay, the crystalline cornea still, is a thing. Not in terms of active abilities for, like, the tracking shot. And it uses a launcher? This here vast summon performance there, it is intimidating. March to fire. Suppression color grenade full on fire. So it's a cannon. They carry a cannon. They don't have like ambush thing like the chaser or whatever has. But yeah, we are definitely. Oh, the explosion's going to draw a lost closer. Zero doesn't have a shot on the Taipan, so we definitely want to kill it before we do anything else. That's going to be an explosion and a half, too. There's so many better places I can dump this right now, but Requiem enemies are... I could dump it right there, that'd be really good. It's so good. Like, right there might help me a bit more with the cover destruction. Or there? Give a line of fire to zero, maybe? Yeah, there we go. It's weird that the crystals that show up because the hyper here are Advent. Some mod interaction that's not quite what you'd expect it.
Position compromised.
I think one of my mods that is making the hyper one, otherwise wouldn't be.
Well, how about that?
Now you see me.
Did you see that one? Spotted.
Millions are all still in play though. Just a bit concerning.
Objective received.
We do have Illuminate.
This one is uniquely graceful compared to some of the other species we've seen. It also gives off very strong psionic readings.
Oh, the Taipan became a... Yeah, that's gonna happen, isn't it? $49 hit points, too. It's a lot of hit points. We're probably not going to be able to get anywhere near, like, through that. It's just not going to happen. We definitely don't want to trigger that whole pod right now.
What's over there?
I'm here.
If there's no way we're going through it, then we should probably just deal with what spawns from it. Wow, the Pathfinders have incredible vision range.
All right, I'll go.
No problem, boss.
Finally.
Actually, give Zero that stealth. Should do it. So Zero before he moves. It does a whopping 5 damage. It's probably not worth using lightning hands on this thing. Eliminate that thing. Give us some more time.
Well done. As we had hoped,
Oh.
the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Well, that's really unfortunate.
Staying put.
You got the blind upgrade, right? Good.
Transmission received.
All set.
And it's a Grenadier. Along with whatever the hell a Navigator is. Oh, that's a small problem.
It was refreshing.
Okay, so we need to deal with the Grenadier and the... Navigator. What's its reaction gonna be? Son of a bitch. You're kidding me. Is this gonna fire until it's out of ammo? Okay, no, 2 shots. It ruptured the Navigator. Inviolable Mind Flay?
I'm hit. I'm hit.
Cool. So the lost attacked the Requiem units, so we got to eat shit. Cool. I love it. Inviolable Mind Flay. Inviolable, sorry. Can't be violated.
Gremlin, medical detail.
Starting to think that maybe these overpowered support classes are just fine. But probably not. What is full auto? It's not what I thought it was. Remember, it's 3 shots at a target. Shot misses, the burst ends. Okay. So they shot one, they missed the second, and they didn't get the third because of that. Cool. And then I'm guessing that inviolable mind play is a thing where it only hits if it can hit anything anywhere, but only if it's already corroding. I'm guessing that's what it is. I haven't seen it in action. But, Bioviper is going to explode when it dies. I think it's big enough that like Kimmy will be caught in the explosion there. So we're going to give Kimmy a little move backwards situation here. Zero can easily kill the non-bio Viper over the Taipan. Maybe do some damage to one of those chameleons. In fact, let's go for the chameleon first.
Rock and roll.
Maximum crit and damage.
They've seen me.
So what was that WTF? Just the situation, or did something go crazy on my mic or something? Oh, the Viper explodes into blood when it's hit at all.
We'll go.
Good to know. I'm pretty sure it does explode larger when it's actually killed. Like so. Yeah, slightly larger. Kimmy would have definitely been caught in it. Comes a lost swarm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Does Kayla want to launch grenades at this? Definitely want to blind that mech. Not entirely sure what the implication, if the mech can be blinded. I'm gonna assume yes.
Understood.
What's
Definitely
over
want to
there?
spread out a little bit. A chain of explosions.
Thousands to go.
So, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's they had a flanking shot. It makes sense in a lot of ways, but man, does it suck.
Tired of
She's
waiting
definitely gonna fall back. Buy us a bit more time. Might kill the thing. Didn't. Roll minimum damage, it's fine.
Holding.
Ulti's just gonna hold the whole time. In fact, he's gonna actually go into shield wall, so he's most likely to be targeted. Well, no. Hold on. It's already got pretty... Well, Adam's got worse. No, Adam's not got worse. He's worse easily. Seeker's going to do a thing. Choke out a zombie. It's choking a zombie. Fine Flay inviolable. It can miss, okay. The juvenile hive queen's here.
Armor still holding.
Incoming over here.
That cocoon still hasn't spawned anything. Guessing it will now. There's so much stuff. May have the scout just like run up and plant a bomb. Oh! Didn't realize Seekers explode like that. Maybe they got slapped by enough Lost. Lost are hitting pretty hard here. This inviolable Mind Flay doesn't seem that inviolable. Also, it didn't hit the corroding Lost, so there appear to be limits. We're getting so many chrysalid cocoons, I think. Well, actually, no, we're not, because it was the Infector or something else that made a chrysalid cocoon. Hunter came out of that one.
Alien reinforcements inbound.
Oh, just reinforcements. Okay, cool. Can you just unload on that? You can't possibly just unload on it because need to reload. Can at least like take out a Lost or two along the way.
Gone.
The dashers need to go.
I'm not reformed at all.
It does soften the mech up considerably. The Pathfinder can easily finish the job. Bit of a waste giving Pathfinder the experience, as always, but he's got exactly lethal, so feel bad not using that. Howler has a lot of HP. Should probably do something about the Howler. Are hunters capable of inflicting chrysalid poison? I don't think the chameleons are, actually. They're just like murder units. Hunters will poison and start spreading that, so they need to be the ones that are dealt. They need to be dealt with post-haste. Each here can deal with the chameleon. I might have Scout try and worm his way through the map to the objective.
go.
Oh right, we have between the eyes.
It's killing time. Got it covered.
Between the eyes, so any hit unlost at all, it's a kill as long as they're not like a brute.
You know that was good.
You're back.
How about that?
The greater good. Oh no. Heavy floater. A chrysalid a mech chrysalid. It's not a mechtoid, but it's a chrysalid. A mechalid? 2 muton beleaguers and Civicar. I still don't know what the navigator does. You look going to Overwatch.
In position.
Steve also going to Overwatch. I don't like where this guy is. I don't like any possible places he can go either, actually. He'll just stay here. One tile too far for my liking, actually, in truth. What are we dealing with? A frost sectoid.
Is that an environment suit?
Looks like a frost pod entirely, with an Andromedon just hanging out with it.
I advise caution, Commander.
Oh. This is why the Akimbo mixed with the Gunslinger is kind of busted. Doesn't even count as like reaction shots either.
That is not good.
Let's see, just missed. Completely stripped the frost sectoid of its armor.
He's keeping score.
The old Steve may have gotten hit by the explosion there.
Okay, this is fine.
A lost swarm has just appeared. Good God. This seems like the kind of mission where the game's gonna crash at some point from just too much shit on it. On the map.
We are knowing.
Two brood mothers combined with the Hive Queen. Juvenile Hive Queen. Lost Howlers, this is no longer. Oh boy, here they come. Oh, that's so many lost. They don't get to slap us, right? They do get to slap them, though. And that means there's gonna be some reactions from some things. I think it's gonna die before I even see what it does. Not before it tries to mind play inviolable a few more times. Ruptured, but it didn't even kill the Lost. The good news is our scout did not get revealed, so you can still try and, like, hit the objective in a few turns if he needs to. Bad news is there is so much shit here. Like, an unbelievable amount of shit here. You're gonna need to deal with the dasher that's directly next to you. Do you have him between the eyes, Mr. Pathfinder? You do have between the eyes. Wonderful. Anything that's a dasher has to go. You can see it and it's a dasher, it has to go. Regular lost, we're not sold. We're not sure about it just yet, but
They wouldn't step aside. It worked.
dashers absolutely have to go.
Enjoying myself.
After that, we target the Andromedon. 53% Zero can was going after the Andromedon. Yeah, Zero's going after the Andromedon. The Stolero can finish off the Sectoid almost guaranteed. Let's make that a guarantee. We haven't been able to move forward a step these past few turns. There's actually too much shit here. There's actually no chance this doesn't work for us, so just take out that dasher as well. Leave the one next to Doznalatol, because that Dozen's probably not going to be dealt with. Sorry, did I not mute when I meant mute? Let's empty our gun. Get rid of a few lost along the way.
What next? Nice one. Okay, I got it. I think.
Well, Steve's having a not so great day here. Steve doesn't have like a counter stance, I'm pretty sure, so we do want to kill as many of the lost that are going to reach him as possible. Right, I don't think I've given him a counter stance, he's just pure guard. So anything that can get up to him and melee him needs to be thinned out just a little bit.
Big deal.
Before we go after Mr. Doznalatol over here.
I got nothing.
Maintaining position.
He's just gonna go straight into all kinds of Overwatch. Or not all kinds of Overwatch, just straight up go... into guard mode. Full guard mode. Full guard mode. Yeah, there's one more lost you can kill, why not? We can actually kill those in all. Which is we probably want to try and kill the Dasher as well. Lest it dash at
I
us.
can handle that. No, that was good.
Which kind of leaves Adam in a not so great spot. He needs to choose to hunker down here. He's just having a grand old time there. I want to get eyes on the freaking navigator, know what the hell it does. There's so much shit here.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
What the hell is a navigator? And what does it do? First of all, juvenile hive queen. Power plays lower, the patent that bomber prey, sticky secretion, reactive healing, chrysalid slash, 14 movement, lots of aim, need to poison, fire, and mental. Navigator. Seer. Can use sonic release without direct line of sight to the target within a large area. Okay. No resilience. Psionic damage cannot be disoriented, rendered unconscious, or mind control. React upon taking damage no matter what. You can consume. It hasn't been though, because it's been going for that mind play inviolable no matter what. Bypasses shields, deals more damage the more psi offense the target has. Oh. Psi attack. Wow, I did a lot of damage. The hell? Bypasses shields. More damage. The person they hit for like 10 damage had no psi offense. 0. What is that going to do to an actual psionic? Inviolable attacks are not affected by armor or damage reduction. By armor or damage reduction. Liminal Tide. Psionic attack that hits in a large cone. Teleport to new location bypass all Overwatch reaction fire. These things sound a little bullshit. It doesn't mention anything about doing more damage to corroded targets or corroding targets or anything like that. It just hit for 10 because it hits for 10. Which is a little concerning. Yeah, I'm gonna hunker so that if the Andromedon shelters for him, it misses, or is more likely to miss. Probably the inviolable part is not that true on
You will regret
on Lost. Is he going for Kayla? Where are you going? It's just it's going. It's people need it. Finally actually hit something with its inviolable mind flay. That wasn't my soldier.
Looks like they called in backup.
Oh, another infector. They killed it! The navigator's down. That thing's gotta go for sure.
It's killing time.
They've got eyes on me.
I took care of them. Dead. Dead.
Dead. Dead.
Holding position.
Did you get the headshot on Lost Kills?
Copy none.
He does not. Okay, good to know. So I think it's the one called his Legacy maybe playing with it. It's I know some of my I have some mod somewhere that's like Melee gives refunds. His did not. Might save some Peach's shot here to launch an explosive somewhere, which will trigger more Lost, but there's so many enemies on this map that it might be worth it. There, you can just finish this off. Oh, you've hit... Okay, you've already hit Brigadier, never mind.
Let's do this. You want some more?
That's the objective. It's on the other side of the wall.
Is it clear? Rock and roll. I'm on it. Ready to rock. Oh yeah.
It's gonna reload.
Holding.
Evolution cannot be stopped.
Still a war zone out here.
Continue.
Okay, well, the good news is these guys are just now activated, which means they won't activate randomly at another point in time. I need to activate the Brood Mother. As terrible as it's going to be for a variety of reasons, it will also probably be beneficial. Oh, she's coming to get activated. Wonderful. So hopefully everything over there will start moving towards us. Well, Steve, you may want to just move forward to activate the chrysalid and then run away.
Like I had a choice.
Not sure how much he wants to just stand there in sight of
I've got eyes on an advent position.
a hive bomb. Also, what is Dummies thinking for positioning here? I mean, if he just hunkers down with his guard, he's probably fine. But hear me out. What if we just add more Lost in the mix? Ooh. That guy's dead from poison. How about this guy? He's also dead from poison. That's beneficial to us. Like, largely we just don't even hit anything. Zero can, like, tag that berserker. Maybe finish off the chameleon. The chameleon's gonna be annoying. I want to leave the Hive Queen in play for the moment. As bad of an idea as that probably is, the number of targets that she can pick from. Definitely want to do damage to like the chameleons and such. You just start blinding things. Move here. So they have to start charging forward. Checkmate. What can you see? You can see the two guys that are gonna die. Does she get like a ruin reaction? Guess we'll find out very shortly. Hyperreactive healing. She doesn't get a ruin reaction, but she does get that. Yeah, I really want to just leave the Lost in play, I think.
Alright.
I'm going.
Whatever gets to and tries to move,
Holding.
that's what we shoot at.
Seems doable. Got it covered. Let's do this.
some.
Staying put. Digging in.
Ugh.
Leave the dead where they fall.
The Bleakers really like to go on Overwatch. Wonderful, they're all abandoning their post. Fortunately, the Lost Storm has appeared, eating up all the Overwatches everywhere.
Sorry.
Not too shabby.
There you go.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Hyperreactive healing. Okay. What does the Juvenile Queen even do? She dive bombed one of the Lost. It's the door opening. Oh no, the Brood Brothers inflict poison. Okay, so they have to go for a variety of reasons. Not only do they each just poop out a Ripper every turn. Does the Infector get to actually attack? Ooh, it does get to attack, so
Heavy fire in this zone.
Queen's got a lot of things. We got a lot of problems with that. All what's going on over there.
Looks like they called in some friends.
There's some Rippers coming out of the ground. Oh boy.
That's it.
Thankfully,
All done.
our pistol arrows on
Didn't
top
seem
of
to be
that.
Any other options?
I think the Brood Brothers might be more dangerous for like the mission than the actual Juvenile Queen is. What does the Daymare do here? It's got Narcala Death Fog Sprayer. Slash a target, detonate any explosives the target's carrying. Additionally, if the target is organic, it afflicts them with chrysalid venom. Spray Death Fog. Go and attack towards any unit hit. Units hit creates Death Fog. Action attacks are less accurate the further the attacker is from the Nightmare. Nightmares are with a detonation radius. Will not attempt to avoid reaction attacks. Dead Bug Switch. Explodes urgency when the Nightmare dies or is sufficiently incapacitated, creating a cloud of death fog. Oh, so... okay. Incapacitated, so if it's like stunned or something, it gets... okay, excitation of use will detonate on attack. Stun immune cannot be stunned. Immune to poison, so disoriented or mind controlled, I guess? Probably mind controlled. Legion's dominance, once if not in smoke. Smoke. Good God. Crits of the Queen's armor.
Are you seeing this?
Could have maybe done some real damage to the Queen. With a auto targeting going. 4 and 3. Some damage is dealt there. Definitely need the bigger hits instead of the mini small hits. Like I said, the problem here is the brood mothers. They need to go. Zero's already done a little bit of holo targeting. Could holo target with the rapid targeting onto that brood mother there. The peach. Ooh, the dodge raise. He could drop in there, plant the bomb, then just peace out to safety. Probably. Not entirely all the way back. Definitely not all the way back there. That's too far. He could drop in and then just run in and hope that they don't move into position to see him very shortly afterwards. Probably not going to do that this turn. We're not that desperate yet. Better to do the 1 damage or to have 0 just roll the dice on doing not possible to kill that brood mother. I think it's better to just clear the board at a brood mother. Even if it's a big waste of 0's damage up. But is there anyone that can hit that thing? This guy can, but then he wouldn't be able to go into hunker down. And there are quite a few rippers that are probably going to come charging at him. Can he have eyes on it from anywhere that's a little bit further away? "19 movement ripper."
Finally!
Can't quite rake all the way over there. Give 0 that cover. That's going to do nice work there. Get some more damage out. Let's do a little bit of damage to the Hive Queen. I'm a little worried about the Daymare being allowed to do whatever it wants. We'll cross that bridge when it explodes. For now, 0's going to definitely blink at the healthier one, then finish off the injured one.
I've been spotted. Not too shabby.
Guess you can just keep blinding that poor Muton while you wait for an opportunity to jump in. You don't really want to kill the Hive Queen perfectly because, again,
Rock. Come get some.
we do want a little bit of interference between one another over there. Won't see this going to be an attractive target. This guy's gonna watch hunker down. The Leaguers are really not even trying. What the hell? It's not even animating, it's just shitting out death fog and killing everything. Holy shit. Okay. We're definitely killing the Daemon next. That thing has to go.
Did you see that one?
One down, thousands to go.
That thing just messed up the juvenile hyphen so much. Yeah, sure, that Berserker's armor. Oh, rippers. Festering corrosion. Juvenile hyphen is longer corroding because she has been killed. That thing has to fucking go. Can you mark that thing, Mr. Scout? Like, blind it, do whatever you can. I don't want it seeing us while we're shooting it.
There, it worked. I asked nicely. They wouldn't step aside. Scratch one more.
Apparently with poison. They don't give a shit about poison, naturally. I think I saw that in the kit. Oh, so just slapped. It just went for the melee slap. That's fine. Didn't spray out more death fog.
Reloaded.
I'm just a tiny bit concerned about it running over at Old Steve, but if he guards up enough, surely it won't kill him, right? Gila can't get eyes on it. Gila could go find and destroy another one of those transmitters, though. Along with that hunter that's been spawned.
I can handle that.
Let's move already. You can't handle me. Is it clear?
Get eyes on the daemare if he stands in the open, which is not really what we want to do, even though he's a freebie. Proximity stun mines. Again, the enemy's immune to stun, so it's not really practical to use proximity stun mines.
Yes.
Well, Steve's job is to just stand here and look pretty.
Maintaining position.
Largely, he just stands still. Looks appealing to the enemy.
Overwatch. Roger, holding.
The Brood Mother's down.
Not even close.
It exploded.
More of them coming in.
Oh boy.
How many is that now?
Those mutons are really just hanging out on the objective, doing their damn jobs. You gotta hate it. Okay, well, the daemare has been dealt with. There's still the heavy floaterway in the back. Though probably not for long, to be honest.
Well, how about that?
They're on to me.
Not that heavy, were you? I'm a little worried that Crystal Cocoon's not going to spawn just a regular old hunter. Let's soften it up a little bit. Let's blind that guy.
Is clear.
I hope it's worth it. Tired of waiting around. You want some more?
Oh, what's pressure on the big guy over here?
Blasting that target.
Holding position. Good to go. Scanning. Maintaining position. Shot wide.
Our friendly neighborhood Pathfinder got to kill the Berserker, who became a chrysalid body. Okay. I think this might be about time for a save and reload, just like clear a bit of the... just load it in. So many clips. Or just refresh the game state. Yes, Feral Hut, you're acting. It's wild to evaluate that they not allowed to use the new bodies just yet. He's been blinded.
Good to go. It hit the plate.
You can't. Promotion earned for Peach.
Rock and roll.
Down to one alien and a bunch of feral hive.
Ready to go.
Minus some time. Grabbing the loot for us.
I've got the thing.
Not exactly cover that's ideal for our friend here. I'd say there are 3 hive running around the map.
Done. Okay.
Covering.
He doesn't want to overwatch because he'll probably just run into the death fog. And that sounds like a bad time for old Steve. Oh, because of course there's a chameleon or 2 running around the field. Son of a bitch! Kayla! Oh,
They got me.
they snuck by our scout. Guess the scout's been busy on the other side of the map the whole time. Peach, show them what we do to chameleons around here. that's right, we miss our shots, that's what we do.
I got it. I think. What just happened?
And can you top off Kayla here?
No medical.
Reloaded. Back online. Whew. See that?
Could detonate that for no reason.
I'm ready.
He's just gonna stay put and keep overwatching, so we're just gonna keep blinding him.
In position. Come get some.
Holding position.
Staying put.
Son of a bitch, they're both going for Kayla.
Think I need some help.
Stop! Well, Steve's sitting there with less defense, but they're just going after Kayla. You should get on the shot. We could give you an enhanced chance to hit, but...
Gremlin, get on the heels. Healbot coming through.
Okay, there are no more feral hive. "90 enemies later" mission is just about done. Zero definitely doesn't have line of fire to the enemy up ahead. Well, let's see if I need you to... Oh yeah, some of the death fog cleared. Some of it. That's like the limit of his vision range because he's blinded. That's cool.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
You just keep blinding him. Then hunker down in case he does something strange, like turn around the corner, walk around that corner, and shoot you in the head for no reason. There's a reason why you would do that, and I can see it happening. Is that like he just senses he's about to be flanked from one end, so he just walks over.
I'm ready.
Kayla's just gonna start hunkering.
In position.
Holding position.
Going after poor Kayla. Oh, he's coming out to say hi. Wonderful. Kayla's having a really awful bad day. I do love this sound and feel of this gun. I could have done the guaranteed hit destroy, but one more peach.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'll happen. We have a flanking shot on him. He is still hollow targeted, right? Yeah, he is hollow targeted. Plant the X4.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles.
You've got a
before
scope,
they
so
cut it
going
off.
further away might make you... not quite. It's a basic scope, so you actually did lose a lot of chance there. The Beleaguer is actually an enemy that doesn't have counterattacks, so old Steve can just, like,
Staying put.
shield trauma, well not shield trauma, just shield bash him. Oh, it is full trauma, never mind. Take away one of his action points. Throw a stun on. I don't know how that's going to work. It's missing a lot of its localization text, which concerns. Creates concerns. So many ways we could have killed him guaranteed long before this, but I wanted to roll some dice.
Standing fast.
"91 enemies later."
Like jealous children, these radicals seek to strip us of the wondrous gifts provided by the elders. Though we might pity their ignorance, we will not allow such incursions to remain unchallenged. Today's setback is the prelude for tomorrow's victory.
Mind you, of course, those are three factions fighting against each other. But, that was a
As if
mess.
things weren't bad enough between the Elders, their alien armies, and the Chosen, now we've got zombies to deal with.
Halo's down for a while. Oh yeah, she got really messed up by the, type pad at the start. Like, royally messed up. Juvenile Queen Corpse. A bunch of Requiem Essence. Eventually we're going to do something with that, I'm sure. Eventually. Tracer rounds. Ooh, tracer rounds are always nice.
Hello, Commander.
New soldier get with pallets. Okay. Willard, Drask, Maitland, Reyna. Replace Drask with Zero, who is our first Brigadier and is going to be. Well, who is just already really, really powerful, and it's going to be even more powerful in a moment. There's lethal, which is just 2 more damage with every attack, which is really good. Probably work towards that, but there's a bunch of abilities in here that are just like really also ridiculous. Take a shot at every enemy in a cone, 4-turn cooldown, that's really strong. Brigadier is obviously tons of really powerful abilities. Alright, triggered by enemy fire, fire back. No, not for us. Saturation fire. Similar to Kill 'Em All. Well, this just fires in a cone, so it's they're destroying lots of ammunition. Blaze of Glory. Rocketeer. Sniper Elite. Removes squad sight penalties, and squad sight also applies to removing is probably a really big one to go for. It's also Stealth Tactics, which is ridiculous. No enemy is visible at the beginning of your turn. Soldier enters concealment. Emergency protocol. Heal and stabilize are free actions. It's kind of nuts for a medic. Rather handgun 3 times with a target. If you had a handgun would be nice. If enemies are real gain in action. Airstrike for the spotter. Hold an airstrike at the same large area as both actions. Bunker Buster for the Rocketeer. Reposition. All allies gain complete invisibility for 1 turn but can only use movement commands. Firestorm. Battle. Blood Arts. Leave it. Bullet Arts inflict a stacking bleed. Ultima Shot. Only compatible with Vector Rifle, Sniper Rifle, and Bullpup. Explosive action fire for effect. Traverse fire. Double tap. Activate fire standard shot, gain a second action, restrict to additional shot or overwatching. Zero turn cooldown. Something's weird there. Once permission to receive upon receiving lethal damage, feign your death for 2 turns and heal 5 HP. Loose Battle's Rage from the heavens to the earth. Damages units in a line extending from the soldier. Deals more damage the more debuffs the soldier has. Attack the target nearby foes and then finish with a critical attack on primary target. Unleash your rapid flurry of stabs and reduce the foe. Final attack deals critical damage. With haste to stab enemies and heal allies in a targeted area. Picking up soldiers are recon specialists behind enemy lines. 30% less detection radius and 2 sight radius. Okay. Getting the Sonic ones, no Lance and Void Rift. Enemy and Sonic heal also heals the entire squad a small amount. Ooh, that's neat. There's an entire tree for just fighting zombies, which is interesting. Leashes of sonic energy normally under control. So it treats out negative mental interference through powerful sonic energy coursing through their veins. Every sword triggers while active. Even if bound by a viper, the unit will break free at the start of their turn. So much text here. Duration 3 turns, cooldown 10 turns, grants 3 focus on use. Immediately restores 5 HP on use and restores 3 HP each turn while active. Does a lot of things. There's a ton of text here. Three turns of superpowers for a Sonic Swordsman. Not relevant to Zero, of course, but, you know. Wind Call is through. Melee attacks always cost 1 action point and do not end turn. I heard when spell enemies within your line of sight for and 1 AP move distance until the start of your next turn. The unit's guard with 1 charge guard will be given for every route interception. Interesting. Zeal. Spheres willing and flesh follows, their speed and strength are enhanced. Gain 1 action point for the turn. Can be activated after any or 2 normal actions. 4 turn cooldown. That's a very powerful one in its own way. Wraith. Whenever you kill an enemy, critical hits will restore concealment. If you kill an enemy with a critical hit, you will go back into concealment. That is probably like the move right there for you, because when you're in concealment you have a 160% chance to crit. So if you get a kill with that, you just go right back into concealment and you break concealment, you go back into concealment, and you just keep going until you either don't kill or yeah. I've never played around with that one. I worry that like it'd be bugged or not directly. I'd like it and it wouldn't be that good, but that's the one we might go for. A bunch of really crazy ones in here. Within their own kit, they're probably like really reasonable but powerful capstones, but RPGO, when you're building a character to do whatever you want, it's really just nuts. Which is probably why the reasonable thing to do is to have like limited specializations on a character, but heavy hitter, all your attacks just do more damage. Your sniper rifle attacks deal 1 damage for each turn you do not move, stacks them 3 times. Okay. When you kill a flanked or uncovered enemy with your sniper rifle, you gain concealment. Another one. Another one that has like the if you want concealment at the end of your turn, if they're beginning your turn with no enemies, they able to see you, you gain concealment. There's so many ways to gain concealment again. Well, this is a really crazy one. Kill an enemy with your pistol doesn't cost an action. Liquidator. That one is akimbo nuts. Mayhem, devastation. Combat Landing Fire recoveries at all, as you can see, including yourself. Once per turn, when you take a standard sniper rifle shot against an enemy suffering from bleeding, poison, burning, or acid burning, your action will be refunded. Bunch of chem thrower ones. There's one that I think might be Colonel that was not. That I was expecting Brigadier, but it's not Brigadier. Raise the stakes. Reload your primary weapon for free whenever you kill. That one's really disgusting. I'm gonna go with the one where you just stealth when you get a kill, like with a crit. Let's see how that one like works out if it does. What's it? Wraith. When you kill an enemy, critical hits will restore concealment. The wording on that is really strange. Because it could be like, when you get a crit, you get the buff that then lets you get a... Or sorry, when you kill an enemy, you get a buff that lets you crit and go back to stealth. That could be how it works. Or it could be if you get a kill with a crit, go into stealth. And the wording suggests, like, it should be you kill an enemy and then you can get a crit and go into stealth. But I'm guessing it's actually, if you kill an enemy and it's a crit, go into stealth. Before we select that, for sure, let's do a save here. I encountered in my off-stream play a situation that rendered my game would crash every single time I'd go into a mission, and I narrowed it down to a single soldier doing it, and I don't know why that single soldier was broken. But they were most certainly what was breaking the game. And one thing I noticed happened to them at one point is like their mobility was like 6, a number that shouldn't have been possible. Given like my mods, like their base mobility was 6, which didn't make any sense to me. We could give 0 an additional point of mobility. I think we'll also definitely grab, at the cost of a lot of our XCOM AP, because it's actually really important. Opens up a lot of mobility options. Sniper elite, being able to move and shoot is huge. I haven't decided what to do with these two yet, have I? I end up getting rid of Peach's shield at some point in favor of a bit and like various protocols that go with it. Let's see. Well, this when I get the kinetic shield and the other shield. if I do, maybe I'm missing like a mod that actually gives us the tech for that. Or does the upgrading for that, or there's a config file somewhere that I need to modify. Another Shrike weapons locker. We were getting some Avenger power.
Avenger plotting new course.
Advanced perception, PCS. I would like a frost bomb, please, and thank you.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're
Still
finished.
waiting on that protocol. We need those
Avenger
supplies as
plotting new
well.
course.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
Dr. Carmen McCormick. Speed of construction defense matrix. A lot of options here. I want the healers in bit form. Willard is also a high priority person. I think he was in here and he just cleared, so it's probably missing like exactly one will point or something. Two. He's missing two. How many days we got left on our 8 days till supply drop? What needs to be done? There's nothing that really needs to be done. We definitely want to go after one of the Chosen if we can. I don't know if we have a soldier capable of doing that though. Still haven't met the hunter. The assassin is the one we should go after first. We need a major for that. We have to give up either Zero or the Spark, or a person who's gravely wounded and won't be available for quite some time. Do we have a free promotion in here somewhere? Gather intel, 6 days. Super free. We could send one of our captains to become a major. Braina could go get a promotion. Send Drask. Yeah, send Drask. We will spare us scientist for this for the short time.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Advent has legions of these mechanized units out there helping to keep the peace. As far as I can tell, they're fully automated and
Archer launcher. Hollow Target Mark II will be very nice. A ton of projects from that. Like, actually a ton of projects.
Although similar in appearance to the psionic zombie.
Silvered rounds. Oh, right. The execution rounds you don't get between the eyes. Inspired Delirium? Yes, please.
Science is eager to begin, Commander.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
There's a ton of stuff we need still. We're lacking pretty heavily on the supplies.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
Trigger expires in 7 days. We need to get another contact. Volunteer Army.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Contact.
Contact. ILSAP and Proving Grounds. Right. I would love to get a booster jet, but blue screen protocol is definitely something we want.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Man protocol for our mech, or Spark, rather. These protocols are just too expensive supplies-wise, unfortunately, right now. I'd like to have them, but we'll build a booster jet. 25 supplies won't break the bank. Probably. Maybe.
A true test of your allies' devotion to the cause. Will they waver in the face of death?
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay close
Option
attention
for
to
Drask.
each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Our actions have succeeded, and the Elders grow.
Waylaid's a good one. Reckoning's a good one. Tactical rigging. Good one in this one if you are using tools. Annual Override, Battle Lord, and the entire final tree is pretty good. We'll save up and see where we end up. We're probably going to end up getting everything on Drask here, eventually. Now we have Major Drask that we can send out for hunting the assassin. Ooh, we don't have a spare skirmisher to send out. I'm gonna send out with him to get aim. Sidorf doesn't really need it. We could bring our Reaper. Giving more aim to the pistol was going to be very good too. Hey. Defects. Faxon? How'd you like me to say that? I'll probably send the Reaper. Reaper in RPGO, the various heroes don't have access to the stat ups otherwise. You don't know? In an ambush, how are they going to handle themselves? Sure, they'll be fine. So at least give them the best chance before they head out. Test Alliance instead of that, and then we already have the best Ripjack in the bullpup. If I had been paying attention, I could have leveled up on my other captains and then sent Drask with them as a support, but I didn't pay attention. My concern is that in the ambush, these two are not going to be able to necessarily deal with anything and everything that comes their way. It might be like an actual runaway ambush if they get ambushed. Because they drop in some nasty things in that first extra drop.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
The elders have blessed me. Now, am powerful.
Spokesman, please.
I am stronger than ever, and I will not fail them.
Still button. Yeah. Intel to spare, I suppose. Undying loyalty, loyalty when used in Dark Tower. Imminent retaliation.
Comes the opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
Low points gained by promotion is nice. We still have a Reaper slot because we haven't encountered our friend. I like the ability points gained by promotion a lot. Will recovery is really important though as well. Ability points gained in combat just lets you spread them around. Between the Eyes is hugely useful. Tactical analysis, hugely useful. Double agent can be really big. Of course, sabotage is sabotage.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to...
How much should we get on this? 3 days? Or 2 days off the 3? Or 2 days off the 5 to get to 3. Yeah, that's fine.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial.
Pulse laser weapons and powered armor. A ton of one-day techs here as well. A variety of tools that could be very useful, like Inferno rounds and Flame Skill Vest. We have exactly one Flame Viper corpse though, so we probably wouldn't even necessarily be able to use what we research off of that. Same with like the Bio Assault Trooper Autopsy and the Bio Viper. The Advanced Mind Shield. Purifier Autopsy would be really useful. I need to get more Purifier corpses though down the line, I think. My Gauntlet Tech, Ghost Grenade. Experimental armor for the shield bearer corpses. Hive wing tech from the juvenile queen. That's just goes for the standard weapons upgrade.
We'll send word as soon as we have something of note.
We're picking up indications of the Elder's warlock actively working in this region.
Avenger
Grab a
plotting
supply
new
drop.
course.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Soon the
Head to East Africa, I think.
complete, and the Avatar will rise to fulfill the long-awaited prophecy.
40 intel, it's not bad. Carmen. Welcome to your job in the Resistance comms.
Setting course for Sector 12, East Africa. Attempting to establish local regional
What
contact.
good has their
Mach
loyalty
X.
to you done them? Will you be their protector?
Red,
Come, show your worth.
I've been Carabiner, Carabinier, Leader, Tsar.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
This is a mostly savage one. No, actually, I said that it's a little bit front-loaded. There's 4 chrysalids, frost chrysalid, but we still have Pathfinder as a purifier. Here's boy. Plays Old Steve with Willard. Sorry, Old Steve, but Willard is bit more experienced and capable. So that sweet tongue, very useful. So yank the Undertaker off the mainland here. While we're at it, let's oops. Build items. We do want from Mark II. Follow target of Mark II. What else are we needing for this particular squad? That's the start. The Undertaker becomes a Mark II, right? Yeah, okay. Bring Siddharth or Magic Man. Captain Magic Man and his psionic veil would be very useful. Really on some of the tools that we like how we use here. Heal's got a few things. I really just hit that thank you to the items available. I'm getting paranoid of possible incompatibilities. We definitely want scramble rounds here. Flux weave. Medkit, I suppose. This guy can run around with Bolton and a medkit, probably. A warm sweater. The regen weave concerns me because it does convert that shield into hell. Just don't get hit, then you won't be wounded, and then fine. I'm gonna hit the button. It's the only vest I have left anyway, so we're gonna toss it on. Tracer rounds on the staff weapon you're probably never gonna fire. Surely someone else is better suited to tracer rounds. Not really. Zio's probably gonna be able to handle most of the threats in this mission anyway. That's why we have Zero. The way Zero is. Before we launch, so I'm just gonna go quickly to my Wikipedia here. Any bestiary? really haven't opened it up once before. Alright. I'll at least have the names of, like, the person that was, like Gurmon Valinor and his... Oops. Do not erase the wrong one. Gurmon Valinor and Gurmon Valinor. Overhaul? Overhaul, yeah. Gurmon Valinor and Gurmon Valinor. The Requiem units all near each other. Mutant Eclairier. That's all I'm looking for, but they got names. I'm looking for the Taipan. I guess I should make some designation. It's not actually alphabetical at all. There we go. Asar. More than one member of the squad is alive. All members of the squad deal damage. Per living squad member against linked targets. Allergic to fire. Legions of dominance. Don't melee them. Even if they're burning, they'll return fire. They have 104 aim to boot. Well, that's the one that just shoots the full auto. Allies. If you get mods, enemies can become allies. This is the bestiary. It's a different kind of mod where you can look at what enemies can do if you've encountered them in the field or scanned them previously.
There will be no escape. No mercy for those who would defy my God.
Okay, so Cannoneer, the Hussar, the Carabinier, and the Floater. Mutant Cannoneer. Let's take a look at that real quick. The Requiem enemies are definitely the most varied and worrying. I don't have a Cannoneer. I actually do not have Cannoneer, and they are actually alphabetical if you don't have them with their names. The names when they're entered into the thing are confusing it a bunch, I'm sure. Like Admin Pathfinder Captain should be there. So I don't yet know what that one mutant's capable of. We know they're very scary Requiem enemies.
Their suffering is needless.
We're not going to be able to do this whole mission, but I do want to just jump in and start it.
For the last time.
One last back out, though. We're going to give this a save and then jump in.
What good has their loyalty to you done them? Will you be their protector? Come, show your worth.
Definitely going to have Zero pick off any and all Requiem units. There are various options. There are skins and there are practical modifications. My Viper is functionally different than the rest of my soldiers. It has access to a few Viper skills and like an equipment slot to change their Viper abilities. But otherwise, my particular Vipers are the same as soldiers. There are mods that like make them very unique when they join you. But some of them are a little bit incompatible with what I'm running. I think the most recently updated one is like all of the alien units, not all of them, but like a ton of like Requiem units, and a bunch of other mods, the Frost Legion and all that, and they can just get like any of them, or even a Berserker, and it will be a Berserker, but it'll also grow as a soldier in its own unique tree. I think. I've not played with it, that's my understanding. There's a lot of really fun mods to explore with XCOM 2. But I'm using like the Allies Unknown mod, and a lot of those are races that are slightly statistically different, have their own unique icons, typically have their own cosmetics packs, and things like that. The Viper is the only like actual alien from the game that can become an ally with that pack without dipping into like the big Long War of the Chosen version of it.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking
Or
the outpost.
the playable aliens, I
Eliminate
guess.
all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this.
What do we got today? For our Advent Assault Trooper. Oh, fun. This is also just like, I guess War of the Chosen also does have it. You can have a chance at having an enemy be deployed as like a traitor that works with you. We haven't came in hot, so we don't have. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, this isn't the horrible, awful, all the civilians are dying all the time one. Got this Geth on my team that I can use as a scout. Well, rather, he is my scout. There's so many things that could go wrong with this, but it's certainly not going to go wrong. Alright. Scout saw actually absolutely nothing so far. Send the Viper up next to grab the civvy. Good chance he reveals a pod, but he is a protector, and we'll go and get at least one guard charge. Oh, that's a chrysalid. And that's a full pod. An advanced synthoid. Let's see the power of Zero. Has Zero hit truly critical mass? RPGO has a lot of power with an unrestricted build, which our one soldier has. Time to find out how powerful they've become.
Headed there now.
Does this work the way I would think it works? In part, what I get rid of, I think, is the synthoid. Okay, Zero has actually hit critical mass. Okay. And what I mean by that is Zero's gotten to the point where this is such a bad move. 15% chance to not get the headshot. And I've actually put myself in a flanked position, so I'm just gonna fix that a little by getting rid of his ability to do anything. And or just take him over, which could reveal another pod, but about that later. That Chrysalid Hunter is a concern until Zero deals with it.
see that one? They've seen me.
Yep, okay, Zero can just kill anything and everything.
We'll go. I screwed up.
Magic Man. There's this weird crevasse that you can kind of put yourself in here.
The world champion!
Everyone, not everyone, most of everyone, shields.
I can handle that.
It's actually a lot of effective health on that 8, 9. There we go. Zero finally had to stop. Oh no.
Got it covered. Let's do this. Holding position.
It's Mach X, I think.
Looks like they're evacuating.
That armor's tough.
Drones leaving to join another pod.
On the harbinger of your ascendance. Understood. Aid underway.
We want to avoid aggroing too much while
Task proceed.
dealing with what's over there. Where would be the best place for Zero? Probably right there. Or right there, that'd be pretty good there.
Move.
Plastic.
Over here.
We do not want to aggro that pod.
On your order. Whatever you say.
She's dead then.
Confident approach.
Bloodmancer class? Possibly. I don't know. To be honest, let me see. Actually, I can just check. I believe not. It might be, though. It could be under a pack, but I don't think so. Or it could be under a different name. Bloodmancer could be one of the specs in the class itself and called something else. There's a Bullet Meister. There are some classes that use like their health as things, but like I'm using RPGO, which just turns everything into a universal soldier, and then you use like the specializations.
Overwatch. Holding position. Digging in.
There is no mod that mentions Bloodmancer in my mod list, so or there's no mod with Bloodmancer in the title in my mod list. They did not drop down where they said they were going to drop down.
Have my trust.
Bonus points for them, though, I suppose. Another Templar that we could maybe abduct.
Adjusting aim. Affirmatif. J'y vais.
Gracious.
A skirmisher as well. Could try to steal their skirmisher and their... Yeah, wait. Abduct their skirmisher and their Templar. Can Peach get in there and reasonably assist with that, though? Oh yeah, Peach can definitely get in there and do that. Alright, Peach. We're going abducted. There's a threat of revealing ourselves to another pod. We would like to make sure we have the best chance possible. Where's our scout? Once upon a time he was just a pathfinder, which is why I sometimes have a hard time looking for him. Lightning reflexes reflect, shadow step, hollow target momentum. A lot of tools in that kit, but not Blade Storm. Or you get like 3 random class 1 Bloodmancer. The 3 random classes makes me think an amalgamation mod or something similar to that, which does something very similar to what RPGO probably should. Well, I mean, what you should do if you're playing with RPGO, which is like combine 3 specs into a single class, and then give you a choice of classes.
Glad to have the armor. They would strike from the sides.
Bloodmaster sounds pretty good. Jack of all trades. Oh. Zero can tag that one, making it very likely to be it for our rampaging Spark Peach. That's me. Wait a minute, you're not actually a skirmisher. You just look like one. Guess I should have realized from the voice. You're just wearing the helmet. Well, Peach is still going on her rampage, so...
How dare you? Help, someone!
Magic Man has his... Fulton. Really cool. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of zaniness with that. It's a very similar concept, and that like you can get something really powerful or something really weak, and it can create chaos. Oh. The Templar did not survive the capture. But we did get ability points for capturing a Mach X unit. So there's that. Anyway, I need to get some food. So I'm going to actually end right here in the middle of the turn. Sorry to cut things off. Maybe when, especially mid-conversation like this, but yeah, I'm going to go get some food. That's going to be it for me for today, probably. Thanks for watching and hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day, or night, whichever to see you. Bye for now.
My power grows.